Talk about celebrity rapes.
Vincent Margera, also known as Don Vito to you Bam Margera fans, was given 10 years probation in 2007 for groping a 12 and 14-year-old girl. Naughty, naughty, Don Vito.
In 1991, Rev Run was charged with 3 counts of rape and 1 count of kidnapping by a 22-year-old girl. Charges were later dropped in court by the prosecution, and the 22-year-old was crying during the ending result and saying that she agreed with the prosecution's thought to dismiss all charges, so it's pretty fucking funny. I agree, I lied. It was a different black reverend.
In 1991, Mike Tyson raped an 18-year-old girl. He served 3 years in prison for this. Who knew?
Quick fact, she was also Miss Teen Black Rhode Island.
Look it up.
In 2012, Britney Spears' bodyguard accused her of sexual harassment. Somebody wanted a little money because if you're bodyguarding someone, you're obviously going to see him naked. Apparently, she invited him into her room and she was naked. I think he was grasping at straws. But yeah, nothing ever happened, so someone got paid off.
He went on to say that she was unhygienic, broke wind.
Broke wind before her.
That bitch.
Picked her nose. How dare I fucking hold in my farts around the paid help? What else was there? Pit stains. Grape juice spill for 3 days. No one cleaned it up.
She once disciplined her children.
She once made them sit facing the corner for a little bit too long, if you ask me. It made me uncomfortable.
Sexual harassment. In 2006, Al Gore was accused of unwanted sexual advances towards a female masseuse. Whoops. But don't worry, in 2010, he was cleared of the charges. Accusations.
He's still not the president. In 1988, Sean Penn was charged with felony domestic assault by then-wife Madonna for tying her up and leaving for cigarettes or booze or some shit. And then also not really untying her unless she gave him sexual favors. Now, I would admit there'd probably be a freaky thing going on, but you're really thinking that was that bad to have Madonna call the police? You think she'd be like instigating this crap?
That was my thought too, actually.
Maybe she's a material girl after all.
What the fuck do you marry him for if you can't leave him tied up to a chair for a few hours? Jesus. Jeffrey Jones, who you would know as the principal from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, had to register as a sex offender in 2003 for hiring a teenage boy for an explicit photo shoot. Ooh, yeah.
In 2009, John Travolta exposed himself to a male masseuse on a cruise ship with a
naked full-mast hug. Hey there.
When the judge decided that they would not be having a private court hearing and that it would be a public trial, 3 days later, the plaintiff settled at a court and there's no trial. We all know you're gay, Travolta. And we've known for a while, despite this.
We still love you.
Yeah, you're okay.
So just
quit it with that Scientology bullshit.
We don't love that.
We don't love that and how you ignore the fact that your son has autism. Because you don't get into heaven when you're fucking mentally challenged in Scientology.
Whoops. In 1992, Woody Allen was caught with naked photos of his adopted daughter. But don't worry, because in 97, they got married. Surprise! In 2014, he was accused of harassing his other adopted daughter. When the cops drew up the arrest warrant, they decided not to pursue it because they had no compelling evidence. I don't know, marrying the first one is pretty evident to me, but
if it ain't blood, it ain't rape. In 2013, R. Kelly was accused with 21 counts of child pornography, which was later dropped to 14. And then he was then found not guilty by a jury of his peers. And some of the other more well-known acts of accusations that didn't make it to our list because they're not that cool.
And you probably already know them, to be honest.
Bill Cosby, Michael Jackson, Pee Wee Herman, Roman Polanski.
Alright, there's only a couple.
Bill Clinton.
Ooh!
Pretty much everyone, but not all of them made it to trial if they gave out some money and went away. But it's hard to tell these days.
In all honesty, aren't we all a little bit of a sex offender? Come on. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Define offender.
Define no.
Sex. No is no 3 times in most languages. Now get off my lawn unless I want you here and you sign something that says that I said that beforehand.